Welcome back to part 2 of Let's Play Blade Runner. A PC adventure detective noir game. Oh, I guess I could have clicked on that guy. Huh. Wonder what that would have done. Hey.
Excuse me.
Never mind, that's a lady, I think. Whoops, that counted. I just clicked on myself is what that just did.
McCoy, LPD.
Just totally ignoring me. That's not very good. Can't click on the neon signs. It's rainy, it's dark, it's neon. That's how you know it's Blade Runner. This game really nailed the aesthetic.
Got to mix more out back.
Oh. That guy's gotta go out back. Interesting. Wonder if I missed my chance to click on him earlier.
You got anything that's a match for these?
People just walk by and ignore this guy. That's great. Okay, we can't click on anything over there. I guess we gotta just jump into the restaurant. Hello, Mr. Red Suit. What's up with you?
McCoy, LPD. I want to ask you a couple of questions.
Sorry, my man. I just don't got the time.
Okay.
You're a pretty smart-looking cat. You want to make some money?
Pay me large, you got my rapt attention.
Depends on how much the information's worth.
Unfortunately, my man, I got a bug.
Well,
Dynamite dining, old man. Catch you later.
we scared this weird guy off with
Excuse
his
me, pal.
odd speech patterns. Trying to emulate somebody from like the 1920s or something. Guess that makes sense in a noir.
Beautiful night, isn't it?
When business thriving, night always beautiful.
That's a good philosophy.
Excuse me, pal.
Well, none of these people walking by want to talk to me. Can't imagine why. I seem like such a friendly bloke. Oh, hello, we got choices. We got dialogue options. Let's make some small talk.
What's real fresh tonight?
Special shipment of Toro just arrived. I fix you right up, no one else. Clean as a whistle.
You're Prince, Howie.
Did he say turtle? Turtle? Good thing he didn't say tortoise. The guy in the movie didn't know what a tortoise was.
This from your place, isn't it?
Could be. Chopstick come from Yoshi's restaurant supply.
How long has that chef worked for you?
Zubin, just month. Superior chef, makes all kinds of new sushi.
So he's got a new chef. He hasn't been here long. And this is where Lucy's chopsticks came from.
See you later, Howie. See you later, Howie.
Oh, I can't ask him about what's her name. Well, let's see where that chef went. The chef left when we showed up. That's not suspicious at all. Oh, hello. There you are. Very nice, pleasant, not at all gross kitchen you have here. Not much to click on in here. The cursor turns green when you can click on something. This seems to be a pretty empty-ish room. Alright, Zubin.
Howie says you're a master chef.
You not come back here. Air bad.
This'll only take a minute. I'm looking for a girl about 14 years old with pink hair.
Oh,
You seen
God.
her?
I don't know her.
That's not a good way to start a conversation. I'm looking for a 14-year-old girl. No, don't start a conversation that way, Mr. McCoy.
Stick around. I might want to talk to you later.
I can't even go out the back door.
Stick around. I might want to talk to you later.
Interesting. Not much to say at this point. Not much to say, and I can't go out the back door. Maybe I need to go to the police station
See you later, Howie.
to reconcentrate my efforts. Perhaps. We'll see. Yes, that flying car technology is definitely something that will happen within the next few months, according to the game's timeline. November. I think it's November 2019 that all this amazing future stuff is going to happen. We are now on the roof of the police station.
Roof. Laboratory. Mainframe and shooting range. Ground floor. Lockup. Laboratory.
Well, we've got various floors we can go to at the police station. Various police station floors.
Got anything new for me, Dino?
I was wondering when you'd show your mug around here, McCoy. The shell casings from Runciter should be in the Museum of Military History.
How's that?
They're from an Ender rifle. It's standard issue off-world military hardware. Heavy caliber. That puppy can punch right through a tank.
What can I conclude from that?
Whoever used this piece didn't just walk into their local sporting goods store and buy it. Those babies are collectibles, and they ain't cheap.
Alright, so the guys at Runciter's had some...
Anything else?
We got the animal corpses from Runciter's, but there wasn't a whole lot to work with.
Bone marrow?
About 50% were real, the rest were fakes.
So, Runciter was ripping his customers off.
State-of-the-art fakes. Miles beyond the crap you see on Anamoid Row.
The kind that comes from legit manufacturers?
They're the ones that usually produce the quality.
What about the wounds?
Most of them were shot point blank, but we're looking at some others. Sloppy cuts with a knife, like the perp was really pissed off at something.
Butcher knife?
Could be, but who cuts meat anymore?
Nice bunch of reps I'm tailing. Hope you're not pulling a meat cleaver out of my back next week.
I'm sure we'll get attacked with a meat cleaver at some point. So we've got some very violent, deadly replicants. Just murdering the hell out of animals with large caliber classic military weaponry. And a meat cleaver.
Anything else?
That black paint you found on the fire hydrant? It's from a ground car.
You sure?
The angle of impact was almost head on. And there ain't too many spinner drivers klutzy enough to smack a street-level hydrant in VTOL mode.
I heard your wife got her license back.
You're a real funny guy, McCoy.
Alright, so they're driving a ground car rather than a flying car.
Anything else?
That piece of chrome you found outside of Runciter's is from a 1995 Pontiac.
Whoa.
Nice set of wheels.
It's okay, not what I call a classic.
That's like before the game was even made.
Anything else?
Zip, man. Try me later.
1995 Pontiac. Pontiac what, though? I'm trying to think what... What Pontiac in 1995 had chrome on it. That seems even older than 1995. What had chrome still in 1995? I had a 1993 Pontiac. There wasn't any chrome on that.
Mainframe and shooting range.
The Tyrell Corporation today recalled the last 4 functioning entertainment model Nexus 5 replicants from off-world service. Dr. Eldon Tyrell, speaking at a shareholders meeting, denied allegations that the model was defective and possibly dangerous.
The simple fact is that the model wasn't performing its designated function. There was one isolated incident of violence a couple of years ago, but the individual unit in question was immediately retired from service. No, the problem is far from anything sinister. The entertainment model just isn't funny.
So the news reports on replicants being a problem, Tyrell
Old copies of case
downplays
files,
it.
notices, and memos. The usual station junk. Old copies of case files, notices, and memos. The usual station junk.
Alright. Here's a cigarette still smoking.
Lucky Strikes. Crystal's brand. I knew she was spending a lot of time in the training maze these days, even though she'd already gotten close to a perfect score.
Alright, so that lady, hotshot detective from the beginning, appears to have been around lately. At the firing range. Let's see what's in the Esper room. I'm guessing Esper is in the Esper room. Esper is a photo analysis computer program. I don't think we have any photos to analyze, I don't think, at this point.
Uploading personal clue database. Downloading mainframe clue database. Clue database transfer complete.
Okay. Clues, yep.
Most of them were shot point blank, but we're looking at some others. Sloppy cuts with a knife, like the perp was really pissed off at something.
Same stuff we've already heard. Zubin, somebody we don't know, Lucy. Okay, so Zubin was one of the suspects of the animal murder. And someone we don't know yet. I'm guessing it's that creepy guy that it showed. Zubin's the limper. We did find him, but we didn't seem to have anything that we could say to him. Some sort of brown cow candy rubber. Wait, Ezo. Factory bomb. Who? What?
Describe them for me again.
There was that Rastafarian fellow, and one of our ex-members showed up.
Who's that?
A Japanese man named Ezo.
Why'd you get rid of him?
We're a pacifist organization, and we have rules. One of them is no weapons allowed. Ezo refused to check in a samurai sword at the door during meetings.
Where can I find this Ezo?
He owns one of those little secondhand stores downtown.
Let me ask you a question. Who the hell bankrolls your operation?
Well, we have a number of anonymous donors, people with resources and sources.
Such as?
So anonymous, even I don't know who they are.
I almost believe you.
Okay, that's something that the other detective found, and we just downloaded it from the database, so yeah. That's why I didn't know what I was talking about, because it's not something I personally did. Seems to be the same information there. And there's the guy we're looking for, Mr. Goatee Creepy Man. I think he had a goatee if I remember correctly. He had some kind of facial hair. The guy from the cinematics. Yeah. Okay, how do I get back out of here? Yeah, I don't have any pictures yet. I didn't think I did. No photographs yet to analyze in the Esper machine, but when we get some, that's what you do. You analyze the photos. To look for more clues within the photos. Okay, I think this is the shooting range over here.
Well, if it ain't Ray McCoy. Bryant finally letting you play with the big boys.
My clearance come through?
You bet. You bring your piece?
Don't leave home without it.
I'm holding it up in the
Steele's
air.
been running the maze every other day for 2 weeks, and the targets are getting a little roughed up.
I thought Gouza was going to requisition some new ones.
I ain't seen him down here in a month. Guess he's been busy.
Poor guy. I bet he gets all tuckered out from pushing those papers around.
And don't sell him short, McCoy. Gouza could be one tough hombre. I remember when we worked Vice together. He poured acetone on 2 pimps that gave us some lip and lit a match. I'll tell you, it looked like the goddamn 4th of July out there.
Peachy.
Okay. So Gouza is a violent, vicious, fascist, evil cop. That's really great to know. Just setting fire to suspects, because... Well. Anyway.
You keeping busy, pal?
Nah, the place has been pretty quiet the last couple of days.
Wait, how do I choose? Don't know. Nope, don't do that. Oh, it's... Yep, unlimited supply. And once you get other kinds of ammo, you can select different sorts of ammos down there. That's what I was wondering about. We've only got regular ammo so far.
Hit the lock, Jack.
I guess there ain't no harm in it.
Target and shoot all threats.
This is an awfully realistic looking...
Do not shoot innocents. Confirm target as hostile before shooting.
Very realistic looking shooting range. So you gotta look for the blue weapon that would appear. It's a lady holding a baby. There's somebody with a gun. Yeah, okay. The weapons are blue. So you're looking for blue to be held. I already shot you. I already shot that one guy. Keep it. Hey, I didn't see any blue gun in your hand, lady. That's not fair. Not fair at all. I don't see a health meter. I don't know how many times I can get shot. Ooh, I missed. Good thing I missed that lady holding the baby. That could have been bad for my reputation. I shot the baby lady. That reminds me of Fear Effect, the way the backgrounds are like continuously moving. Like a continuously moving, looping FMV. Okay, I guess when they say, oh, that means I shouldn't have shot them. Well, I don't know what my score is going to be like. I've shot a lot of people that aren't carrying weapons. I don't know if you're supposed to just hang out in one spot forever until they stop coming or what. I don't know the rules of this, man. Well, you have to walk forward before they start spawning. Oh boy. I feel like I'm not doing very well at all. Don't think I'm doing good. Okay. Hey, don't, she shows up with her back turned. I don't know if she's holding a baby or a gun. Can't just wait till they shoot me. Yeah, so this is a really elaborate police training simulation. Trying to shoot all little guys that have guns, but not the ones that I can't tell. Yeah, that was a gun. I couldn't tell it was blue until after I shot him. Okay, we got those. That was good. Oh, where'd you come from? Turn around so I can see if you have a gun. Turn around. You had a gun. Hey, he had a gun, but he screamed anyway. Maybe the scream is not indicative of whether or not you should have shot him. I don't know. Oh, this is stressful. Okay. Let's move on. Let's see what the scoreboard says. McCoy, -3. -3? -3. I got a -3. That's not good at all. That's not a good run at all. We might have to come back to this later. But not for now. Not until I have a better idea of what the heck I'm doing with that.
Mainframe and shooting range. Ground floor.
Ground floor. I think this is the off. Yeah, this is the scene from the movie. This is like Grand Central Station or something. There's all kinds of crud on the roof of this office that it zooms into.
Hey, pal.
Pointless flavor dialogue. Just yelling at somebody for nothing.
What do you know?
Zero that would interest you, Detective.
Hey, you don't know what I'm interested in. Alright, let's go see what's up in the office. Oh, we gotta run all the way across the room. This'll take a minute. Can't click on anything else in the room. It doesn't appear. Alright, Guza.
Bryant go on permanent leave and you get full use of the office, Lieutenant?
You know the procedure. Dump it all in the mainframe upstairs and I'll read it later.
You got it. Sorry to bother you, Lieutenant. I was just checking in.
We'll get back out there. Those reps ain't retiring themselves.
Yeah, suicidal targets would make my job a lot easier.
Everybody's got a job, kid.
Okay, there doesn't seem to be much point of coming to this room other than because it's a room that was in the movie Blade Runner. The fat chief from the movie was way more likable than this guy. I'm trying to think what other movies he was in, but yeah. He's definitely recognizable. The chief from the movie, not this guy.
Sorry to bother you, Lieutenant. I was just checking in.
We'll get back out there. Those reps ain't retiring themselves.
Yeah, suicidal targets would make my job a lot easier.
Everybody's got a job, kid.
Okay. There's only one floor left in the police department. We'll go check that out, and then we'll save and quit and come back later once we check out the last floor. What is the last floor? I don't remember. The basement.
Lockup.
Ah, lockup. I don't think anybody's going to be here yet that we care about. Hello, person. Who are you?
Are they letting me out?
I'm not the one who makes that decision.
I suppose it's my turn to bear the cross for the cause.
What cause? Who are you?
You're Spencer Gregorian, right?
No. I really think my lawyer should be here.
Ah, he's the guy that the lady was talking to.
I got some more questions for you. Tell me about your protest at Tyrell's plant.
I already told that other detective everything. Under duress.
I want to know about the people who were there. The Rastafarian and the Asian guy with the sunglasses.
I didn't know the Rastafarian. The Asian fellow was one of our ex-members. Izo was his name.
How long did you know him for?
Let's see. I met him about 5 years ago. He seemed so smart and balanced. He really wanted to help the replicant people.
Then what?
He started associating with the more militant factions. I was astounded when I heard he was supplying weapons to some of them.
What kind of weapons?
Guns so new that even the police had hardly used them, I heard.
What do you know?
Zero that would interest you, Detective.
This guy. Voight-Kampff. Can we do a Voight-Kampff test on this guy?
I'm gonna give you a little test.
The other detective. She already tested me earlier today.
Uh-huh. Look, I gotta check out the equipment, and you're the only stiff around.
I object to this treatment. If you'll just call my lawyer, he'll take care...
Your lawyer would tell you I got the authority to VK the mayor if I want. And he'd have to smile and nod and kiss my butt until I cleared him. So sit down.
Heyo. Ah, our first Voight-Kampff test. Ah, yes. Voidkampf. Calibrate.
Reaction time is a factor in this, so please pay attention. Where do you live?
3rd sector, uptown.
Nice neighborhood?
Very. Is this going to take long?
Just keep your pants on, Spencer. You're crying. Why is that?
Crying? It's nothing to be ashamed of. I might cry for any number of reasons.
I'll bet. Your child comes home with a black eye.
I'd call the school.
Okay, he seems to be human. Both of the questions so far have been, registering higher on the human. The top level is human and the bottom level is replicant. This is the intensity gauge.
You return from work to find that your home has been burglarized.
I'd call the police.
Yeah, this guy definitely seems human so far.
What do you think it's like to be a replicant?
Horrible. Frightening.
Why?
They're hunted creatures. Anyone can gun them down without consequence. I'd say that's frightening, wouldn't you?
You see a documentary about 20th century tuna boats. At the end, you feel like taking up fishing.
Ridiculous.
So far, yeah, it seems like so far everything is showing up as human, so this guy's a human.
In single words, only the good things that come into your mind
About your mother?
Your mother.
Patient, brave,
Uh-oh.
loving.
Uh-oh. That one showed replicant. That's one of the questions from the movie. I'll tell you about my mother. Blam, blam, blam.
You've been kidnapped. Your captors tell you that you'd better think about what you did to deserve this.
I try to reason with them.
For your anniversary, your spouse gives you a real goldfish.
I donated to a family that couldn't afford an animal.
Yeah, he definitely seems mostly human, but not quite definitively yet.
You suddenly feel the urge to commit suicide.
I love life too much to commit suicide. You wouldn't know about that, would you?
You're watching an old movie. It shows a banquet in progress. The guests are enjoying raw oysters. The entree consists of boiled dog.
And this test is supposed to determine if the subject is a replicant?
Is that an answer?
Even a replicant would react to these questions.
Yes, but slowly and not as strongly.
Test terminated.
Oh, I guess I failed. I didn't get a definitive answer on the test, did I? No. Let's see, how do I find... He's a... I didn't even have this guy listed as one of my tests. Unless he's one of the ones that's just numbers and whatnot. I don't think so, though. He's not Ezo. Unless he's this guy. But anyway. That was our first Voidkampf test that I do believe we failed because it didn't tell us definitively whether he was a replicant or not. But I don't think he is. I don't believe he is. And we'll go to another location, see what else is going on in the next video. I'm actually not sure what I need to do next. But we'll get cracking on it later in the next video.